Hello everyone. So in this particular video we are going to see how to write the data into a lakehouse. So till now what actually we were doing, we were reading the data from a lakehouse, and this is a unclean data, means that this is a messy data. To clean the data we have learned about pyspark coding. Like with the help of the pyspark coding and with the help of the Spark SQL, we can perform a transformation and we can clean the data. Now suppose you have cleaned the data, you have a data frame available. Now with the help of this data frame, whatever the data you have, this data you want to save in the file location. If you want to save this data frame in the file location, or if you want to create any tables, so how actually we can do that, that actually we are going to discuss in this particular video. So as of now I have this particular data frame. Suppose this is the data frame I have, and suppose on top of this you have performed few of the cleaning operation also, and you got a new data frame. Now that data frame, if you had to write somewhere in the lake house, how actually you can do that, let's see that. So you can see in the left side we have a two lake house. One is the destination lake house and the second is the source lake house. Now in the destination lake house we have a tables and the file. In the source lake house also we have a tables and the files. Now what actually we are going to do, we have this particular data frame, right? We are going to save this particular data frame as a file in this particular file location in the destination. So let's see how actually we can do that. So for that you have to write df, whatever the df we have, right? Df dot write dot format. We are going to save as a delta because delta is a widely used in the industry. So we are going to see how to save this as a delta. After that, what actually we will do, dot mode, and we are going to do as a append. Now in a mode we have a different option. Let's understand one by one. The first one is a append. The second is the override, and the third is a error. Fourth is a ignore. So these are the four options you can pass into this mode. Now let's understand one by one. Suppose in a lake house, in the particular location, you have a folder, and in that particular folder you have all the files. So if you will use the append, right, what will happen, new files will be created into this particular folder and the data will be appended. So that is a append. Now if you will do a overwrite in a mode, if you write a overwrite here, in this case what will happen, in a location, suppose if any files is there, and if you are writing overwrite, in this case what will happen, the file will be overwritten, the files will be overwritten, means whatever the previous file was there, right, that will be overwritten with the new files. So that is the overwrite. The third one is the error. In this case what will happen, suppose any file is available in the location. Now in this case what will happen, if you are using error, right, then it will throw a error. Now the next is the error. If you will mention the error in the mode option, in this case what will happen, if any file is already available in the location, then what will happen, it will just ignore that particular file, it will not throw any error or it will not do anything. So that is the four option is available. Most widely we use as a append because we usually append the new data into that particular location, right? So that's why we are writing append as of now. So what we are writing, df dot write dot format, we are saving as a delta dot mode append. Now which particular location you want to save, so for that we have to write option, and after that we will pass path, which particular path you have to save, that path you have to pass. Suppose in the file location, this is the file location, right? Let me select this. In this particular file location, let's copy the abfs path and let's pass the particular location. Now we want to create any folder also, right? So this is a complete file path. Now suppose I want to create one path as a superstore. So in this case what will happen, one superstore folder also will be created, and here only I want to store this particular file. So what we have passed, we have written df write dot format delta mode append option, this particular location we want to save, and after that you have to write dot save. Let me do this, let me execute this. Df write dot format, we are getting one error. Let's see what is the error. Invalid column name sheep underscore date. So what is happening, because in our data frame, right, whatever the data frame we have one of the column sheep underscore dat. So after sheep you can see one space is there and then underscore is there. So what actually we have to do, we have to first clean the data and then only we can load that. So how actually you can handle this sheep underscore date? What you have to do after creating a data frame, right? We are going to rename df dot with column rename, and we are going to rename this particular this sheep date, this particular column with a proper name. What actually we want to change? Sheep date. Now if I'll execute this, so like this we had to do all the kind of the transformation, otherwise you will get error, right? That's why we do all the kind of the cleaning. Now you can see it is converted properly. Now let's try to run our code. This write command. Let's see if any other issue we have. One more issue we are getting. You can see product underscore id. This also we have to handle. Dot with column rename product underscore id. This particular column also is having a naming issue. So let me correct this. Let me execute. Let me execute again. Now you can see it worked properly. So what we have done, we were getting few of the issue because the column name was not correct. So with the help of this we have cleaned the data, and finally whatever the data frame we got, right, that actually we are saving into this particular location. Now let's see whether the new folder got created or saved or not. To do this, what you have to do, click here, click on the refresh. You can see one superstore folder got created. You can see if I will click on the superstore, these two files are available. So in a superstore folder, if you will see, right, two things got created. One is the Parquet file as well as the Delta log. So whenever you save in the Delta format, right, the file will be saved as a Parquet as well as Delta log will be created to maintain the history or to maintain the transaction. So this is a Delta. So as of now we have seen, like, if you have a data frame, if you have cleaned that, and if that particular file you want to save as a delta into this particular file location, we can do with the help of this particular approach. Now suppose you want to save into this table, you want to create one delta table and there only you want to save. So how actually you can create a delta table? Let's try to see that. So there are two types of the table you have to understand. One is the manage table, and second is the external table, so we will see one by one what is manage table and second is the external table. So we'll start with the manage table. So for the manage table, what you have to write, df, this will be the same, df dot write dot format delta, mode is append, and we want to save as a table, right? So you write save as a table, which particular table and where you want to save, in this particular location, right? So you have to pass tables and the slash, and you can see this is the Lakehouse destination, right? So we have a two Lakehouse, destination and the source Lakehouse. So you want to create the table into this destination, right? Then you have to write destination dot, what table actually you want to create? I want to create one table, superstore. This table I want to create. So what actually I am writing, df write dot format delta, mode is append, save as table, tables, and the destination. In the destination Lakehouse only I want to create destination dot superstore. If I'll execute this, we are getting one error. Let's try to debug. What is the error? Oh, we do not have to pass these tables. If we'll pass only destination dot superstore, that will work. Let me execute this. You can see it is succeed now. Let's see whether it got created or not. Click on this, click on the refresh. Now you can see superstore got created, and if you want to see this, right, if you click here, you can see this all the columns got created and we have a superstore, one table got created. This is the manage table. So what is the difference between the manage table and external table? You have to understand. So this table whatever we have created, right, this is a manage table. So in this case what will happen, whatever the data will be available, right, that also will be stored into here only. Now if you are dropping this particular table, in this case what will happen, the table will be dropped as well as the data also will be lost. So that is a managed table. But in the case of the external table, what generally we do, whatever the table we create, right, we create a table with the help of the file location. So suppose my file is available here. Now this particular file I want to take a reference and I want to create a one table. So if you have to, if you are creating in that way, in this case what will happen, even though if you are deleting the table, in the case of the external table, your file will be available into the location only your table will be dropped, but your data will be available. So in the case of the managed table, if you are dropping the table, then your data and the table both will be dropped. But in the case of the external table, your file will be available into certain location, but your table only will be dropped. So this is the two difference. Now let's see about the external table. Now we are going to create one external table. So here only we are going to create one more table. In this case what will happen, we will try to store the data here. In this particular file location, the data we will store here, but the table will be created here. So how actually we can do that? So let me show you. df, you have to write df dot write dot format. It's a delta, and after that you have to pass mode dot mode. We want to do append mode, and after that you have to pass the option which particular location you want to save, that you have to pass. I will pass this particular location. So here only I want to store my data, so I'll copy this abfs path and I'll pass here, and I want to create one folder name as a external. So as of now you can see in the file section we don't have external folder, right, but I want to create one external folder, and there only I want to store this particular data frame data, and I want to create external table. So I'll write dot save as table, which particular table I want to create a external table. Now let me execute this. Now you can see it is succeed. So one table should be there here. Let me refresh this. You can see one external table got created, and in the file section the file should be there. If I refresh this, you can see external file. So in the case of the external, what is happening, we have a one table, external table, but their file, whatever the data is available here. Now in this case, if you will delete this table also, right, but your data will be secure because we have shared here. So that is the advantage in an external. But in the case of the managed table, so this superstore is the managed table, right, the data as well as the table both are here. So if you delete this table, right, the data also will be lost. So I hope you got the idea how to save the file into the file location and how to create a managed table and the external table.